There is something profoundly poetic about the way Fierbinți handles the concept of technology entering a rural world. Imprimanta 3D, Partea 2, is less an episode about a printer and more a fable about the human condition. The villagers of Fierbinți, with their endearing mix of innocence and cunning, react to the machine as if it were an alien artifact. The plot, while comedic, unfolds like a study of behavior, how ignorance, greed, and hope intertwine in the face of something new. The printer, silent yet powerful, becomes the center of a social microcosm. The first scenes set the tone beautifully. A dusty afternoon, lazy sunlight, and then the sharp mechanical noise of the printer cutting through the quiet air. The villagers gather around, unsure whether to worship it or destroy it. The director uses this contrast between old and new to highlight Romania's eternal balancing act between progress and tradition. What struck me most about this episode is the honesty of its humor. The jokes are never cruel. They come from a place of affection for human folly. When Gianni attempts to print a new pair of shoes and ends up with something that looks like melted cheese, the laughter is genuine because it comes from recognition. We've all been there, misunderstanding the tools that promise to make our lives easier. The camera work subtly reinforces this idea. Shots of the printer's mechanical precision are juxtaposed with close-ups of confused faces, emphasizing the gap between human imperfection and technological perfection. The dialogue, too, is rich with double meaning. When Bobiță insists that, if it's modern, it must be good, we sense both satire and sadness. The villagers' faith in the machine reflects society's blind trust in progress. Yet, the episode avoids moralizing. Instead, it lets the chaos speak for itself. One of the most powerful moments comes when the printer produces a small figurine of a man, and the villagers argue about who it resembles. That argument evolves into an existential debate about identity, art, and creation. It's absurd, yes, but deeply human. What does it mean to create? What happens when creation is mechanical, not emotional? The show doesn't answer these questions, but it raises them with surprising depth. By the time the episode ends, the printer is broken, forgotten, and replaced by gossip about something new happening in the next village. That's the essence of life in Fierbinți, ephemeral fascinations, fleeting revolutions. What lingers, however, is the way these characters respond to change. They may not understand the world, but they feel it deeply. Their confusion becomes a form of wisdom. Watching this, I thought of how my own grandparents reacted to smartphones years ago, equal parts awe and suspicion. The humor in Fierbinți isn't just Romanian, it's universal. It speaks to anyone who has ever felt left behind by progress. Imprimanta 3D, Partea 2 captures that moment of standing at the edge of the future, unsure whether to laugh, cry, or simply go have a drink. It's cinema disguised as sitcom, and it resonates far beyond the laughter.